just because I feel like Rob's just going to get sauced by Wolf for a lot of reasons, but we'll talk about that if we see it. For now, we got Uno, and that's not Rishi. That's not Cosmos.
Yeah, don't worry
They're
about
popping
that,
off
guys.
for him getting a hit.
Oh, there we go. We got
All
one
right.
hit. We're going to get more. And there we go. Here comes the gun coming out once again. Of course, the blaster, such a strong tool in neutral, forces your opponent to either shield or jump.
All right, so we got MLarcin. So I know he used to be a Lucas player. He's one of Jersey's own, which would explain why the crowd is popping off for every hit. But of course, he's decided to drop the rope snake, pick up the gun, and really this is a good match to see the strengths of these characters, because once Inkling's in, Inkling is able to stay in on Wolf. He doesn't really have a bursty option to break off a lot of that pressure, so he's just going to have to eat that damage. But when it comes to the damage, Wolf's delivering in spades.
Unless you did not know, Wolf, of course, is a sub to Amazon Prime, and he gets his packages delivered within 2 days. And you can do that as well if you go ahead and drop a sub to Nairo MK. Of course, right now, he is at the tournament, but also the stream you're watching. But with that said, we're going to keep it going. My man, Uno, go ahead and bringing the damage back.
I'm crying. That was the filthiest shill of all time. But hey, we talking about selling out? Picking up Wolf is probably the most honest sellout you can pull in Ultimate. Great character, but when it comes to being off stage, starts to look a little lackluster. He's one of the weaker species when it comes to returning to stage. He shares the same issue with all of them in that he has very linear recovery, and character like Inkling able to take advantage of that very well. So Uno take advantage of that for the first stock, but let's see how well he can keep that going.
Yeah, and we're going to have to see how... Oh, wow, that didn't KO. But of course, you know, we'll just use it again. Try to two-frame with it. No, goes for the down smash. But that's the thing, right? So we watch Wolf recover a lot. And the thing that people don't seem to understand is that if you have like a meaty hitbox out whenever he goes for Wolf Flash, you will stuff that side B every single time. It's not as great as people like to think. So if Uno is ready and waiting, he can go ahead and put out that forward air, and he'll be able to stop and send him off stage. And he has to force him to recover with Fire Wolf more often than not. What a punishment. Oh.
All right. Larson kind of going off now. He's getting his hits. One of the important things about Wolf, at least right now, you look at Wolf, he's getting these small strings. It's here and there because he's got decent knockback on his moves. But look at the damage. This man, when he's pulling out any hits, it's hitting hard. So when you put Wolf in a position where he has to approach, you have to bait that out. You have to punish that because he gets in his one hit. It means so much more than when some other characters get their one, their two, their three-piece hits.
Force him to recover high, and that's an easy punish for Uno there. Definitely did that Wolf Flash a little bit too high. Maybe wanted perhaps a committal option, trying to cover the edge there so he can maybe sneak by it. But unfortunately for him, Uno did not do that, and he finds himself on the receiving end of some punishment, going down to stock, but he's not too far behind.
There's a specific angle on the Wolf Flash.
Oh no, he's covered, man.
Mad ink. Gotta be.
What? Hello?
Yo, we just pop out of those these days.
Talk about getting lucky, man. I got stolen from him.
I don't think I've ever seen an Inkling use the splatter shot like this much. Uno's putting it to great use, but like everyone else is usually they're throwing out the roller left and right. We're seeing reads with the smash attacks, down tilt and forward tilt just to force off stage or even bomb. This man, he keep that strap on lock.
You're just like, you know what, make sure the safety's off and I'll let it rip. But we're going to see how he confirms the KO. My brain says it's probably going to be another roller KO, but if you're going to side B onto the stage like that, could find yourself on the receiving end of just punishment through ledge trapping. Here we go again. What's the mix? Ooh, tried to cover neutral get up and roll behind, but didn't quite get the timing. And now it could be the opening that he needs here. MLarcin gonna find himself to the exit.
Bringing a new meaning to spray and pray. Uno taking that game one very well, I would say.
But we did see moments of brilliance from, was it MLarcin?
Yeah, MLarcin.
Right? MLarcin. So Larcin, right? He had moments where he would get a hit, he would convert it into good damage. We saw that one string where he got, I believe it was a falling forward air into another forward air, to landing on the platform, into, I believe, a forward tilt. It was good damage, probably like 40-some-odd% because Wolf, when he hits, he hits.
Yeah, man.
But it's the KOs that are kind of lacking. And some players say that Wolf has problems KOing. And it's not necessarily that, like, he lacks the strength, right? Down smash, that'll kill you at 40 by the ledge. Forward smash, that'll KO you as well. Back air, he has the moves.
That's the move that I want to see more of.
I agree.
He's got the kill potential. The problem is that you need a little bit more setup for it. So you gotta get into the neutral a little. And against Inkling, that's a fairly hard commitment. When you're trying to go toe-to-toe, it's bound to be a heavy scramble. And there's one thing that we've seen consistently from Uno, not just in this set, but the set prior on stream when he was fighting against Nairo, is that Uno is able to perform very well in the scramble. Whether he's backing out, trying to throw a splat bomb in, or leave fair to linger, take up space, end the scramble in his favor. Like, he knows what he needs to do to stop Wolf from being able to get in. So MLarcin's doing a great job of getting these stray hits, racking up the damage, but you need to see him get something to link together. Either put out that up tilt, put out that back air. Like, don't be afraid to just go in for the kill.
And I kind of feel like that's how he's been getting his kills. It has been like with those moves, but not out of per se like a punish, right? It might be like, oh, I think it's gonna jump now, throw out an up tilt, oh, I caught him. And sometimes you can just like read that a little bit earlier, right? I'll throw out that back air like 80 by the ledge. That'll be a KO instead. Alternatively, you got to go for the DI mix-ups, right? Instead of going for another fair, go for an air. Have him DI incorrectly and get your conversion that way. He needs to find how he's going to find the KO, right? He just needs to put the glasses on, get the magnifying glass, and look. But just because he's able to find it doesn't mean he'll be able to execute it. Those are two very different things. Knowing what to do and doing it are two very different sides of the same coin.
Absolutely, Fernando. One thing I want to kind of focus on a little bit, just because we've seen it a lot out of Uno's style of play, is how often he's willing to put
Bro, he's did it 4 times in a row. Pause.
Yo, he's winning this turf war. Look at this.
5? Yo, he's actually playing Splatoon, though.
My man's on a roll with this. I was just about to talk about how well he's doing at putting ink on his opponent, not just the stage. And when you're putting ink on your opponent, you're putting more damage on them too. And I feel like that's doing a great job for Uno in keeping up with the percentage war of fighting against Wolf. I kept on highlighting about how much damage he does, because he does absurd amounts of damage out of 1 or 2 hits. But when Inkling is consistently getting ink on their target, they have the same kind of boon to their hits. Keeping up with Wolf in the percentage war is so deadly. And I feel like Uno is doing a great job of taking advantage of how often MLarcin is allowing him to put ink on it.
I'm just looking at MLarcin, I'm like, man, the amount of times he's lost his thought to doing Wolf Flash on stage and just making it so easy for Uno to get the conversion has been at least 3 times now. So he just needs to be content with going low and doing the fire whiff and going to ledge. Like, until Uno is severely proven that that's the worst option for him to pick, he needs to stop just handing it to him so easily. But we're going to see what he has to offer here. Already, you know, it's still a pretty close game. Uno doing a good job of racking up that damage. And that DI was tragic, but Larcin's still alive.
Still alive, but for how much longer? I feel like returning to the stage, especially from the ledge, has been MLarcin's biggest fault so far.
It's coming again.
Yo, he charged ink right in his face.
Bruh, what did I tell you? What? And here's the thing, like, it seems silly, but now it's actually like a developed mind game, right? He did it 5 times in a row the first time, so now if you're MLarcin, you're like, oh crap, he's gonna do it again. When is he gonna do it? When is he gonna do it? Can I drop shield now? Crap, I picked the wrong moment, and I got hit by the roller. And it's silly how something like that isn't necessarily a great option, right? Doing roller over and over again sounds stupid on paper, but the way that he was able to make it so now Larcin is actually fearful of it has paid dividends for him.
Okay.
Ooh, top baby.
They're finally beating out something, and MLarcin tying things up. We're looking at these last stock situations. As far as the momentum of the match is going, though, I feel like it's still sitting with Uno. I like how Larcin has been slowing the pace of the match, though. He's backing off. He's going right to the corner, taking out that gun, put some blaster shots on the field, force Uno to do the same. And the little chips of damage here and there are whatever. In the grand scheme of things, Wolf doesn't care if he's able to get 8% here, 6% there. He's going to be able to get 20 once he lands a couple of aerials for free. But taking away that momentum from Uno means so much more, especially with how well Uno has been able to cap out a lot of these stocks.
Speaking of capping out stocks, man, that's going to be a wrap.
That's my boy Uno. He's moving on with that 2-0. A good fight to MLarcin, but I feel like he learned his lesson too little too late.
I agree.
But it's something